Hi everyone, so this is day one of a 7-day journey. Not a challenge, it's a journey, okay? So Priestess Vanessa here, coming to you, and we're going to do what's called a journey using movement. So not necessarily dancing, it's not dancing per se, it's more about moving the body. So we've already done, hopefully you've already done the 3-day Tantra breath and sound and movement challenge, so you're already getting familiar with everything. But this one, we're not so much concentrating on the breath and the sound, though I do ask that you kind of use them if you can, but if not, you don't have to worry about it. It's more about moving the body right now. Hi everyone watching the live and watching the replay, thank you and welcome. So today we're going to move our body for 10 minutes and then do a life check-in based on the chakra system. So if you're not familiar with the chakra system, type the name chakra below, or I should say the word chakra below, and I'll do a separate post about that. But there's information in this post about the chakra we're dealing with today, which is the root chakra. Now, with this, I am going to do my best to represent each chakra with those corresponding colours in my clothes. So the root chakra, red. So if you want to do that, feel free to do it. If not, you don't have to. But the root chakra, the base chakra, it's red, okay? And basically for 10 minutes, we're going to do a bit of dancing. I'm not going to use a lot of loud music in this because of Facebook, won't allow me to post the replay if I do music. So I'm going to time this for 10 minutes. I'm going to press play on my own music and with my phone here and listen to it and play around with the movement of earth sort of energy. Now the root chakra, it's linked with earth sort of energy, foundational energy. So dance around very earthy, whatever that feels like to you is the earth energy. And yes, do that for 10 minutes and then we'll stop and we'll do a life check-in, what I call a life check-in based on the root chakra, and trying to create the life we require and desire and bring it in to our being, our reality as such sort of thing. A bit of manifestation stuff sort of thing as well. But it's actually really interesting to do. So, all right, 10 minutes starting on the clock now, and I'm going to find my music. Now, for this music, I have got, I'll put it here, I will put a link to the Spotify playlist. It's actually Chakra Dance Meditation. It's not a song list I created, it's one I have been recommended, and I will post that link in the top here and you can follow along with it if you want. I'm going to press shuffle play and get started. So just very earthy sort of movements. Whatever that feels like to you. Just go for it. We're doing 10 minutes of earth sort of movements. Now try and move all of your body. Use your hands, use your legs, use your arms. Now if you feel drawn to lie on the ground and move around from the ground, do that. If you're feeling drawn to just lie there and absorb the earth and touch the earth, or go outside even and do this outside on the grass and feel the grass under your feet and the wind on your skin and the sun, if you've got the sun. On your skin and everything, just whatever earth movements mean to you, go for it. For me, earth's movements are very slow and deliberate. big, because the earth is expansive to me. So it's just about moving. Don't judge your body. Don't care what it looks like, okay, people? It's not about making it look fancy. No, this is about feeling into your body, moving it, or not moving it. If earth sort of movements to you is very slow and deliberate, or even like big movements with periods of where you just stop. What is earth's sort of movement to you? Like foundational movement, like think about survival, think about, it's like that sort of movement, you very base sort of movement. Got another like just 5 more minutes. Keep moving. Of course, take care of your body. Take care of your body when you're doing these sort of movements. Do not hurt yourself. Be mindful of your body. Listen to it. Now the sort of breaths, if you want to do breath with this, is the big belly breaths. You can choose whatever music, to be honest, but it makes you feel very earthy, and grounded and centered, connected to the earth and all that she is. And remember, keep moving or not moving, whatever feels right to you. So you've got 3 more minutes of dancing. Of movement, whatever you want to call it. But it's very earthy sort of movement. Survival sort of movement. Whatever it feels like to you. So you got a little bit more time. 1 more minute of movement, earth sort of movement. Whatever that means to you, grounding sort of movement. Ten more seconds. All right, everyone. So now, after we've done that movement, we do our life check-in. Now, the root chakra for me, when I do a life check-in with my root chakra, it's family, family of origin, whatever that means to you. It's also about community, your relationships with your business community, your work colleagues, community at large, not intimate relationships. We're not talking family as in your personal family. We're talking greater than yourself, like the world sort of thing. So we're talking about your relationships, your also basic needs, like we're talking serious basic needs. How are you with food? Are you keeping yourself hydrated? What's like the water and stuff? And yeah, shelter, like food, water, shelter, those sort of basic needs. Feel into them. Are you really meeting your basic needs? Are you really meeting them the best way possible? What is it that you require and desire at this time in regards to those needs? It is totally okay to require and desire stuff. Now, what you need to do is feel into it. Okay, what do I require and desire in my relationships with my family? Also celebrate. Take a moment to celebrate what is working, what you have in the now, the here and now, in this reality that is working for your relationship with your family of origin. That means like your parents and maybe your parents' parents and cousins, aunties, uncles, all that sort of stuff. And then also, you know, your work colleagues, your business colleagues, also, of course, community, the greater community, what it is. Just check in there with yourself, have a moment, spend 5 minutes now checking in with yourself with all of that. I'm going to put the timer on and we're going to just sit with it, and I'll give you a couple of minutes for going through each one, okay? So 2 minutes starting now. Think about what it is you require and desire for with your family of origin, your mother and your father, whoever's alive and exists, your aunties, uncles, grandparents if they are still alive, you know, anything like that. This is all about that, as well as brothers and sisters and stepbrothers and stepsisters and all that sort of thing. Like, have a feel into that. So what is working in the here and now, what it is that you require and desire, what it is that you would love to happen in the future. And then for the next minute, you know, just feel into it. What does that dream life as such you're thinking of, like what it is you're wanting, what does it feel like? What does it look like? Well, if you were experiencing that in the here and now, well, what would it feel like and look like and be and everything like that? What it is that you require and desire in those relationships? What, if it was in the here and now, how would it play out? How does it look and feel? Just let you have a moment there. Excuse the doggy tail. It's going past my live at the moment. Okay, I'll let you have a little bit more time. I'm trying to tell my dog down. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, now another 2 minutes. We're going to now fill into your relationships with others, the world at large as such. So start thinking outside of your family of origin now. Start thinking of your other families, your other tribes as such, your work or business community, your other tribes, anything, your hobbies and interests and anything else that you're involved with your passions and everything like that outside of yourself. What are you involved with there? Like how are they now? Like what are they looking like now, these relationships? Check in with them and celebrate again what you feel is working, where you've been successful recently, lately, wherever. You know, what is working for you in that capacity. And also, what is it that you require and desire from these relationships, your work colleagues or your business community or business colleagues, and whether they be partners in your business, workers in your business like staff, or even beyond that, networking wise for your business, like other people in your business community, local community, even online, and what does it require and desire, even then broader, like I said, your hobbies and interests and all that sort of stuff, and anyone else you're having a relationship with as such. What is it you require and desire from them? All right, just sit with that. And then, of course, sit with it a little bit more. And now, if that, what you require and desire is happening in the here and now, how does that feel, look, and everything like that? Have a little bit of a life check-in on that. So how does that look, feel? What if that was happening in the here and now? Yeah, how would you be living your life if that was happening in the here and now? All right, so last one, we're going to devote 2 more minutes to, is the basic needs. We're talking root chakra here, so do life check-in on your basic needs. So for the next 2 minutes, have a celebration of your basic needs. Are you meeting them? Are you keeping yourself well hydrated, or are you not? Like, you know, that's okay. Celebrate if you are. And also with the food, are you eating well? Celebrate your food, like, yes, I've been able to afford food this week. Something simple like that. Do not discount the fact that you just went to the shops and was able to afford to feed yourself and whoever else in your family this week or today or whenever. So I think that is huge. There's a lot of people in this world that don't have that luxury, of course, and I'm not going to shame you for it. I want you to celebrate the fact that you're meeting your basic needs in this world. Basic needs of food, of water, and definitely of shelter. Celebrate these basic needs, these survival needs that you are meeting right now. Celebrate them. Where are you meeting? Well, then also now dream. Now have a bit of a dream. And what is it you require and desire in these things? What is it you would like to expand upon in regards to the hydration? Improve it. What would you like to expand upon and improve in regards to your eating? Like, what do you require and desire in regards to that? Even if it's expanded to like personal chef that does this, blah, blah, blah. And then, of course, with your shelter, do you want a multi-million-dollar mansion of a house? And okay, go for it. With time to expand on this. And how can you get these basic needs really met in the most expansive, abundant way possible? Now, for a moment that you've gotten those requirements, what you require and desire, now what would it look like in the here and now if you were living that every day? Now just for a moment, like you wake up and what's happening? And then how would your day look like if you had what you required and desired now, sort of thing? What would that look like, feel like, be like, if you're living it right here and now? So spend a little moment doing that. Okay. Well, that's it. That's it for today. That's the root chakra done. Thank you for watching this video. And if you would like to continue on, post in the comments below and I'll tag you in other days' videos. Otherwise, tomorrow will be day 2. And day 2 is the next chakra. I wonder which one that is. One of my favorites. So anyway, yes, stay tuned. If you know of anyone else who would benefit from this little journey that I'm doing for the next 7 days, feel free to have them join the group or tell them to connect with me and I'll join them into the group. Also, of course, the biggest benefit here is that, well, yeah, I'm hoping you get to check in with yourself, your body, move it around a bit, get out of your head, in your body, and then have a bit of a life check-in with yourself and, you know, start to expand, sort of thing. All right. Blessings, beautiful. I will talk to you soon. Mwah! Oh, I gotta find the pin here.